Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So the tips that I'm using are linked in my Amazon storefront. They are shorter nail tips. If you do not want to waste your XXLs or your extra long nails or your medium nails on a client, get these bad boys. Now they already short, y'all, but she wanted them shorter. She clean houses for a living. She did want tips on her nails, but she wanted them shorter. Now, yes, I could have went on ahead and did a set of overlay nails on her and been done with it, but she wanted tips. So, with that being said, we went on ahead and did what we had to do to appease the client. That is our job, to make sure our client is happy with what they get. Now, right now you can see that I'm going ahead and just doing a light shaping on these nails. They're already short, so you really don't have to do too much work when it comes to these bad boys. And another tip that I can give you guys when it comes to getting these tips, if you decide to purchase these tips, they do run a little bit on the smaller side, so please make sure to size up. um the size, I think they run from a size 10, which is like, and they're kind of backwards. The size 10s are the smaller ones, and then it runs all the way up to 0. So they do run a little bit on the smaller side. So just please keep that in mind if you decide to purchase these bad boys, to make sure that you size up one. Now, you already see that I've already prepped her nails. Please remember, y'all, prep is the key. If you want your nails to last on your clients or even just on yourself, make sure you're doing a really good nail prep. Make sure you're pushing back the skin of the nail plate. Make sure you're cleaning off that dead, dry skin, which is called the cuticle. Cleaning all that off, and make sure you're knocking off the shine of the natural nail plate. All of our nail plates get a little bit of oily, some more than others, so please make sure you're dusting off as much as that natural oil off the natural nail plate as much as possible before you start applying your tips or even your acrylic, you guys. If you're just going to do like an overlay, or if you're working with poly gel, I actually got sent some poly gel and I want to try it out so bad, but I'm kind of nervous. I think I'm gonna try it out though. I really want to see what poly gel is about, because I see a lot of people working with poly gel a lot more. So yeah, I think I'm going to try it out. I'm definitely going to try it out. So what I'm doing right now, as you can see, I'm just going ahead in and blending the tip. I'm only making sure I'm hitting the tip and not the nail plate at all, because I've already did my filing. Once I do that, then I get started with applying my dehydrated, applying my primer. I am a 2 primer. Some people use primer and the Young Nails Protein Bond, but I just use my primer. I do two coats of it. The acrylic that I'm using, you guys, if anybody wants to know, is called Cutest Pink, and it's from Dynamic Nail Supply. It's a perfect cute color for a set of Frenchies. I love this color. This is probably my second or third time using it. It was sitting there and I was like, yeah, I'm about to use this. I'm about to pull this bad boy out, and we're going to use this on her set. Now, because her nails are so short, you actually only probably need maybe 1 or 2 good beads. Some people can do it in 2 beads. Like I've told you guys before, I don't get so hung up on the 2 or 3 bead method. I just make sure that the nail is structured as much as possible. But you don't have to make sure this nail has an apex, because these nails are on the shorter side. So you don't really worry about apex, if that makes sense to you guys. You just want to make sure that the nail has a good structure and some strength to it. That's it. I mean, if you're making sure your application is laid the way it needs to be laid, then you're definitely going to have a good structure set of shorties on your back, on your hands. Okay. Make sure you also are cleaning off those sidewalls every bead you lay. Make sure you're cleaning those sidewalls each and every time. I cannot say that enough. A lot of people will always ask, how do you keep your shape? That is how I keep my shape. I think that's the simplest way that I can keep my shape. I struggle with shaping nails after laying acrylic for so long. And after just really studying everybody else, I started to realize that they were cleaning those sidewalls each and every time they lay the beads. So that's how I figured out for me that was my problem, that I wasn't cleaning the sidewalls and making sure those sidewalls was cleaned off. And it has been working for me. So if you're having trouble with keeping your shape after you apply your acrylic and you going back in and you doing like a bunch of filing trying to get that shape back, that's probably the reason why, is because you're not cleaning your sidewalls. So make sure you're cleaning those sidewalls off and removing any of that excess acrylic that has kind of ran onto those sidewalls. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because even if you're a great professional, sometimes a little bit of the acrylic will run off onto those sidewalls and get stuck in them nicks and crannies. So please make sure you just cleaning those sidewalls as good as possible. Um, so that way you won't have to be working so hard in the end. So right now I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the application process, because application is key. Um, and I'll be right back.
Hey, let's go. Freedom. Freedom. What? I need you. Baby, I'm falling for you. Baby, I'm falling for you. Baby, I'm falling for you. What? I need you. Baby, I'm falling for you. Baby, I'm falling for you. Baby, I'm falling for you. Baby, I am 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 falling.
Just Frenchies. I'm not going to even say Frenchies is the fun part, because your girl be struggling with French. But when it comes to doing a set of French on a shorter set, I like to kind of draw a line down at the bottom of the tip and just kind of do a light filling in. Now, I do struggle with French. It's not one of those things that I could just flawlessly do like some people. I really have to work on focusing on that line work. French is one of those. It's a hit and miss for me sometimes. Like I can get it right the first time, and then the second and third time is just wipe off and repeat. I literally have to just keep practicing when it comes to doing Frenchies. When it comes to doing any type of nail art for me, my hands are not one of those that just can just stay steady throughout the whole entire process. And sometimes it's not even my hands, it's my brush. It gets a little on the stiffer side. So yeah, I'm just working little bit by little bit, getting better when it comes to doing nail art. I still feel like I need to really work on that a lot more, because my very first focus was nail art, and then I jumped to I need to really work on getting my application and getting all my acrylics and all that good stuff down. And now it's getting to 2024, where I'm going to be definitely working on a lot of nail art and just experiencing different things and different methods to try to achieve what I'm trying to achieve when it comes to becoming more of a nail artiste than just a regular nail tech. Like I want to be able to draw a couple of pictures, not full like portraits, because that's a lot of detail and that's just a lot of work. But doing like little pictures like SpongeBob or some type of googly monster or something like that, and definitely French. But yeah, I know a lot of people struggle with that, and I just want everybody to be comfortable when they come over to my channel. I decided that I'm not going to delete any of all those mistakes that I do make, and try to make it as perfect so my videos can be flawless. I am just going to let you guys see me and all of my mistakes, all my glory, all my achievements. Just be real and be me. Just be me. And because I know I don't want anyone to feel like I felt when I first started out, and I will watch people and be like, golly, I can't get my sets to look like this. You know what I'm saying? Why are my sets not looking like this? I want you guys to just see how I struggle and how I fix it. So that way you know how to fix it. And you know what you're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing it. So now you can realize and point out where you was, where you went wrong at, if that makes sense to you. This is just a channel of learning, and I'm still learning as I go along. And what I learn, I want to teach you guys, and vice versa. I want us to help each other out. So yeah, right now, as you can see, I'm just doing my Frenchies, and I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. I am on my way to 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting things prepared for the giveaway. I'm thinking it's probably going to be sometime in March, maybe April, probably the beginning of April, when I hit the 1,000 subscribers. But anyway, it's coming, and it's coming pretty fast, and I want to be just prepared to bless a few people. Thank y'all once again for tuning in. Please remember that practice does not make for perfection, but it does make for progress. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.